do we go? Where 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 do we go?
State your name for the purpose of this proceeding.
My name is Miss Presi Dent. I am vying for the highest position in your institution.
You have honors from the University of Columbia.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Your dissertation was on the homeless crisis in Sacramento, California.
Yes.
How relevant is that to the position you're vying for? I mean, there is nothing here on the African continent in any of your academic research.
Oh, come on. You are being biased. Her father was a minister of finance. I be that count.
How relevant is that to this? If we are going by a father's records, didn't...
Look at this one. Why are you always trying to make the rest of my feeling smarter than us? You think I'm smarter than me? What about him? You do not people in the way you think. We have a system and that system works.
With all due respect, Mr. Partey Memba, you cannot definitely conclude that we have a working system amidst the chaos of an institution. This catastrophe is working.
You don't know everything, you ignore. I just know it all. Go on, President. Let's have an opening statement,
Thank you, Mr. Partey Member. Let's dive right into the elephant in the room. As we face escalating inflation and depreciating currency, it is imperative to address this issue with a multifaceted approach rooted in a sound economic principle. The primary driver of inflation is an excessive money supply, which can be counteracted by tightening monetary policy. This involves raising interest rates, thereby making borrowing more expensive and reducing the amount of money circulating in the economy. However, this approach must be carefully calibrated to avoid stifling economic growth. Fiscal discipline is another crucial component. Reducing government spending can help mitigate budget deficits, thereby alleviating inflationary pressures. Nevertheless, this must be done judiciously to avoid undermining essential public and social welfare programs. Enhancing the efficiency of tax collection can serve as an alternative means of increasing revenue without resulting to spending.
Bravo! Bravo! We have our candidate. What else?
I'm not finished yet.
Auntie, it doesn't matter. You have the job. You are ideal. Okay?
Should we not check a history and records before we begin such pronouncements?
Well, who cares?
We do. That's surprising. You do?
Yes.
So what's your take on this?
All I hear is cho. The question is, what does it need for us?
I assume we want to create an environment in which we all thrive. A working system.
How will you do that?
I have an entire presentation on that. And I shall appoint the right people. As I was saying earlier, in the realm of the foreign exchange, the central bank can intervene to support the currency by utilizing foreign reserves to buy the local currency. However, this intervention is typically a short-term measure, as foreign reserves are finite and cannot sustainably support the currency in the long run.
Not this noise and nonsense again.
What is in it for us?
I don't understand.
Jesus Christ. See, how much will you be allocating to these people during the campaign? Weren't you told?
I thought we understood a long-term gain. And And my entire campaign was centered on that.
We must eat. Who cares about nonsense and jargons? Eh? We need something. We need some action now.
Relax. I'm telling you, this woman, she can do the job. Oh, her father was the former minister of finance. Her grandfather was the minister of the state. She has lived in the US her entire life. What else do you want? She's qualified for the job. Her family has invested in our politics. What else do you do? Oh, madam, you get the job. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Madam President, see, can I propose a solution?
We are meant to be interviewing her for the most important job of the land. And this is what we resort to. She's not even qualified.
Oh, shut up! I don't know one here. Madam, what if we provide provisions to greet the bumps of people?
You'll be so generous to do that?
Oh, yes. I mean, there's small favors for our people, even those in the West.
What type of favors?
Oh, you see, there's those minor procurement deals, access to natural resources. Madam, you know what I'm talking about.
But that would jeopardize the fairness of the system.
Oh, we can bring in the next candidate.
Madam, don't be naive. This is how you get a job. Do that.
So I have your full backing?
Yeah, you see, you scratch our backs, we scratch yours, just like that. You see, oh, say yeah! Come on, give me.
Okay, general people. You will get a bag of rice and a gallon of oil, plus something for the boys. In addition, we shall build factories every single week. Healthcare will be free in this country, and we will be in heaven. Forget statistics, no be what we could chop.
You know, yeah.
We will buy laptops and tablets for the children. The dollar will be arrested. Don't you want one of your own in office?
You know, yeah.
I am a daughter of the land.
You say president.
We shall build an institution much like the founding fathers envisioned. And every child under the sun will be free from oppression. Poverty shall be eradicated within a year. And we shall be free from colonial shackles.
Go on.
We shall only go to the IMF once.
Thank you very much.
Maybe twice. I mean, 4 times. And then we will be free. Freedom is coming.
That's why I'm voting for you, madam. So, what's the verdict? Of course. I'm in favor. You see, but it has to be unanimous, Pseudo intellectual.
We are going to regret this. She does not fit the position. She's merely telling you what you want to hear. Did we not want to change the status quo?
Why would we change the status quo? Tell me. She will do our bidding for us. Once we have Madam President in our pocket, we have the power. Oh.
People, you can't surely be considering this. If the self-serving sycophants and parasites are heading towards that direction, surely you must think about your children.
Do not act as if we have a choice in the matter. At least this candidate will sort us out.
Thank you.
It's either the devil or the deep blue sea.
Thank you.
It is not. The last candidate will let seem to have their affairs in order.
We don't know her. This one we know. We know the father, and we know the grandfather and the things that he has done for this institute.
And they were political criminals and nation wreckers.
Allegedly. Sorry.
Give it up. You see, pseudo-intellectual. Our person has won. In fact, we don't even need you anymore. It's majority carry the day. All we have to do is promise the people to give us some quick cash and they're in our pocket. Eh? Am I right?
The decision has been made.
You understand the job.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. You understand? Yes.
We will regret this.
Madam President.
Madam, you sort us. You know, give us the lands.
We don't need this one. Unanimous decision.
She's not serious. Let's see.
Now, my first directive as a custodian of this institution is I think I need a private jet.